welcome back. Today I have a very special build to show you. This may be my new favorite house that I have in my town. It's a 7 to 8 bedroom home depending on how many bedrooms you'd like to make it. It has a double garage as you can see here, and it's so large. You all know how much I love the smaller, cozier builds, but this house here, even though it's so big, I had so much fun building this. I've been doing a lot of request builds lately, and I have a couple that I'm working on now, but I just wanted to take a little bit of time off. I did not upload yesterday and just build something that inspired me, and this is what I came up with. It was a room by room build, and I will have measurements to show you at the end of the video in case you want to try to recreate it. So the entrance is technically on the side, but I'm counting this as the front of the home. And you just come into a very simple entryway here. I didn't want to overdo it because the living room is quite large and grand. So I kept this just as a simple entryway. And you come through the doorway and you have a pretty large living room here. And I love how the layout worked. This was, I think, the second room that I built. I built the entryway on first, and then this room, and then went all the way over to the garage and then connected everything up. But I had it sort of a more neutral tone on the wall, and I decided just to brighten it up and make it yellow. I didn't know if it would work with the bluish grays, but it did. I love how bright and open it is, and I love how the furniture's placed. So that is the living room there. And over here through this doorway, we have not really a large dining room, but there is an extra space to eat for the family in the kitchen. It has a exit there to the patio that you saw a minute ago, and it's just enough. I mean, it seats 8 there, and I think that's plenty for this size family. So that is the dining room, and then you come into one of my favorite parts of the home. This is the beautiful kitchen. I hadn't used the farmhouse kitchen items in a while, so I used them in this one. We have that pretty stove there. I think we had the black one from the farmhouse, but I wanted to use the ivory with this. We have the china cabinet there, and where it's such a large family, look what I did. I put these 2 fridges into the wall. That way it saves space in the room, and I could still put another table to eat in the middle of the kitchen floor there. I love this kitchen, but that's not all the kitchen. Here's some more of it here. This is a nice size pantry. We have lots of room for food storage, pots hanging there, the microwave, even an extra sink, a stereo in there. I have put a freezer here as well to store extra food, even though we have 2 large fridges over there. If I could have a kitchen, this would be it, because I cook and bake everything from scratch, so I have to store a lot of food in my home, and this would be so perfect. But coming through the pantry, we come into a small laundry area here. I'll try to give you the best angle that I can. It's just the washer and dryer and some cleaning products and the vacuum and a clothes hamper. And then we have a door here where we have one of the half baths, the half bath for this side of the home. Where the home is so large, I tried to balance out the bathrooms as well. So that's that side of the first floor there. We have the kitchen, dining, pantry, laundry, and all of that. Coming back through the living room, there's a door over here where we come into an office. You can see her hard at work there. I wanted to brighten this up because it's such a small little office. I wanted to make it nice and bright. I added a little chair and a plant there in the corner, and I think it's really cute. I like that office. Back through the living room, you can see there are the basement stairs there, and we have a doorway here that goes into my second favorite part of the house. I love this setup. So here is a mud room, and you notice the 2 open doorways on either side. So it's a place to take off your shoes and all of that and come into the house, but you can get to that from either of the garages. Here is another half bath for this side of the house. So if they're outside working or just in the garage playing around, they can use the restroom there. And to get that neat look right there for the roof line, what I did, instead of making the garages flat, I actually put 2 garage doors. You see what I did there? And then left one open as a doorway. So the car can come in and out of the garage, and you can just pretend there is one doorway, but that way I could put that extra little something on the front there. You can see you come from the garage into the mudroom or the bathroom. You can go straight over to the other side of the garage where a small car will still fit. And then we have a pool table there and the trash cans. I love this setup. And then that way the garages don't have to be flat on the front. You can do those double doors there and just leave one open and have that neat look on the roof as well. So that is the first story, which I absolutely love the layout. I'm always happy when this turns out well when I do it room by room because I never know what it's going to look like when it's finished. But you come up to the second floor landing here. I wanted to decorate this really pretty and I like how it turned out. I had not used that couch with that rug set up there. I thought it would be perfect with those curtains and that color there, and I really do like that. So that's just a little seating area there. And you come through the doorways here, and this is vaulted, the living room is. So instead of just having the balcony decorative, I decided to make it useful. You can walk all the way around it, and you get to each wing of the upstairs by using the balcony. So on this side we have a rather long hallway, and we have 2 hall baths, one on this side and one on the other, 2 vanities here, and a little stall there for the shower and toilet. And I've done that in the burgundy. I think it looks beautiful with that rug. It brings out the colors in that nice rug. So that is hall bath number 1 there. Coming back out into the little skinny hallway, we're going to come down here to a teen girls room. There's 2 teen girls rooms. They are twins, so we'll just say they used to share this room, and now she just uses the extra bed if she has a friend over. But I left it nice and open without a lot of clutter and just made it pretty and pink. And I really like bigger bedrooms like this, to be honest with you, for the younger people, like teens and preteens. So you could add in any of the items for teens and preteens that you wanted to if you wanted to recreate it. There's plenty of room. At the end of the hall, we have this little kitchenette here. So we have a coffee maker and a microwave and the mini fridge. And then I would imagine you could store some little snacks under there to pop in the microwave in the cabinet. And I thought that would be perfect since the house is so big. If you didn't want to go downstairs for a snack, you can just step right over there and get one, or a cup of coffee in the morning. And then coming through here, we have the master suite. I love this black and gold. I use it every few builds just because it is definitely one of my favorites. And I love how these curtains bring out the color in the furniture. And there's a nice little sitting area over there with a TV on the side. So I did it to the side instead of in front of the bed. This is the master bath here. We have the vanity and tub area, and then a private little room for the shower and the toilet. I did that in a light gray to match up with the master bedroom. And then where it was a room by room build, one of the things I would take back is the fact that it is a very small master closet, but that's okay. It still gets the job done if you're trying to change your sim. So that is that side there. Now coming back across the balcony, you come through this door into her twin sister's room. She has a nice pink room. I've used the farmhouse bed, and I love it with that black French furniture and those 2 newer black nightstands. I think they look beautiful. Then you can put the blue lamps on there, and everything doesn't look kind of monotonous. It looks very, very pretty, and I've mixed it with the pinks. So over here on the other side of the balcony, we have hall bath number 2, which would serve the bedrooms on this side of the home. I've done it in the bright yellow and gold and ivory. And then we have a short little skinny hallway here, which leads you into the room that could be bedroom number 8. I've decided, since there are so many bedrooms, I decided at the last minute to make this an extra TV room for upstairs, since the other one is all the way downstairs. I thought that would be a great idea, but you can make that bedroom number 8. And then over here we have the guest room. Nice and open, blues and grays. Has its own closet there. I even put the luggage in there because the grandmother is here. She's downstairs napping on the couch. Nice size guest room. So that is the second floor there. I can't say enough how much I love this house, and I love how the layout turned out. If you're new here, you may not know when I build, I usually do it room by room, literally decorating and building one room at a time. So the house is usually a surprise to me how it turns out. I may do a little planning here and there, but when they turn out well, it makes me really happy. So I wanted to share this one with you guys. Now coming down the stairs here is a pretty full basement. You know I don't like large basements, but this has a nice entertaining area here with a stereo, a bar, the home theater system, which I rarely use, and I just made it a pretty blue color. I love that blue couch and ottoman. I don't use that a lot either, but I definitely love it. And then in here, we have the downstairs bathroom, the basement bath. Very simple, browns and blacks. I use the spa shower with a black toilet and one of the newer vanities and the brown tile on the wall. And then coming over this way on the other side of the stairs, we come into a teen boys room. Nice and simple, but with the things teen boys would love. And then he has his own closet here, which is kind of set in right there. And that's his room. And then coming back out into this doorway, we have, it could be a teen boys room, it could be a preteen boys room. It's up to you what kind of room you want to make it. Actually, you could make it into anything you wanted to. But that's what it is in this house. And he has his own closet set in right there. So that's his room. And I think we have one room left to go, and that is the basement guest room. It's very simple. It's bright and pink. It almost hurts your eyes to look at it after looking at the other rooms, but it's a nice bright pink room. I did not put a dresser in it. I could have made it bigger, but I wanted to keep it simple. You could make it bigger if you wanted to. So that is the basement level that we're looking at there. All right, so let's look one more time at the exterior, and then I'm going to take you to the furniture first, and we're going to see where I put everything, and then after that I'll show you the grid with the measurements. Let's start in the basement. We have the teen boys room, we have the basement bathroom, we have the, I guess you would call it recreation room downstairs, the guest room, and the preteen or teen boys room there, and then they each have their closets kind of lined up against each other. And then coming upstairs, we have garage number 1, then we have the mudroom and bathroom, and then we have garage number 2 here. And then coming into the house, we have the entryway right there. We have the office, and then we have the large great room / living room there. And then there's the dining area. And then we have that beautiful kitchen over here. I love it. Along with the pantry area there. And then we have the laundry room and the other half bath on this side of the house. And then coming upstairs, we have the second floor landing. And then we have the, of course, vaulted area of the living room with the balcony wrapped around, the master bedroom, master bath and toilet room there, master closet, and the kitchenette there. And then we have teen girl's room number 1 in her closet. Then we have the, I guess you would call it the south side hall bath. This house is almost big enough to have wings, but we have a small hallway here, the other hall bath. Then we have teen girl's room number 2, the guest bedroom and closet, and then the TV room. So now let's take a look at the grid, and you can see the measurements. You can slow it down. The first number is up and down. I'm just going to show you the rooms. We have the preteen boys room there. This is all from the basement here. Each of those closets is 2 by 2, another teen boys room, and then the basement bath. And of course we have the living room that you saw before. Then we have the main entry, which is 3 by 6, the office, which is 3 by 5, the garage, which is 9 by 7, and then we have that little place on the garage in the front, 1 by 5, garage bath, 3 by 3, mudroom, 5 by 3, and this garage is of course the same as the one on the right. Then we have the living room, which is 10 by 8, the dining room, which is 7 by 5, and then we have the main part of the kitchen right there, which is 5 by 7. Now don't forget about those 2 little areas there that are 1 by 2 each for the fridge. And then we have the pantry that is 3 by 5, the laundry that's 3 by 3, the laundry bath is 3 by 2. And coming upstairs, we have the second floor landing with 4 by 7. And of course, that's the vaulted area over the living room right there. And then we have that long skinny hallway here that is 11 by 1. And that takes us right over here on this side where we have the bath, which is 5 by 5. The toilet and shower is 2 by 2. Teen girl room number 1, 7 by 7. And then we have her closet. The master is 6 by 9. And we have the master bath that is 4 by 5. The toilet room, 3 by 1. And the master closet, which is 3 by 1. And then we have the kitchenette, which is 2 by 2. So then coming on to the other side of the house, remember it connects to that one side of the balcony. We have the small hallway that's 3 by 1. Then we have the bath that's 3 by 3. The extra room, 4 by 5. The guest room, which is 5 by 7. And then we have the guest closet, which is 1 by 4. And teen girls room number 2, which is 6 by 6. So that is the measurements there. Remember, you can slow it down, take screenshots, or however you need to do it. And I love doing that for you guys. I know you've been asking me to do that, and I had promised you, and I'm glad I started doing it. And yes, I love this house. I know I've said it like 4 times on this video, but this is definitely my new favorite, and I wanted to show it to you all. So I hope you liked it too. If you did, please give me a like. I do appreciate it. And I appreciate you all too. Thank you so much for watching. I hope life finds you well. Take care, and I'll see you next time.